The Real McCoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real McCoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he may take Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
I tell you, Grandpa, for the 10th time, it will not work. Why don't we pay the money and get some gasoline?
I ain't giving up without a fight. All we need is the right combination. 30 cents a gallon. What do they think we are, millionaires?
All this to save 30 cents?
Ain't you got no principles, eh, tall Pepina? Come on, start her up now.
It's no use, Grandpa.
Oh, darn gasoline makers, they got these things trained so they won't run on nothing else.
Well, they won't.
Oh, no? Back in West Virginia, during the war, when gasoline was hard to come by, old Les Parker, he run his on about anything. He started out with kerosene. He run out of that, he used rubbing alcohol. He run out of that, he put in corn liquor.
Corn liquor?
He poured some in himself and some in the engine. Both of them was raring to go. All you need is something that'll explode, you know. There ain't nothing blows up any better than a jug of good old West Virginia moon. You say, how long has that apple cider been over in the barn there?
Almost 6 weeks.
6 weeks. By jingles, that ought to be just about right. Go get her.
Oh, Grandpa, you know...
Don't argue. Go get her.
All right.
Thank you, Mrs. Strickland.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hey, Hassie.
Hello, Mr. McCoy.
Hello, Kate. How are you?
Fine. Thanks for bringing them home.
Oh, that's nothing.
Can you stay a little while with us and have some cool drink, maybe?
Well, I would like a glass of water.
Come on inside.
I'll be right back, boys. Now, don't leave the car.
Grandpa, I have a great idea. You pour the cider in me, and I push the car.
Oh.
I still do not see how it will make the engine work.
Oh, hogwash. If it's good for a human, it's good for an engine. Boy, this ought to be just a ticket.
What a waste of good liquor.
All right, turn her over now.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Be on the lookout for a drunken jalopy. That is all.
You're funny enough to be out of work. Now turn her over. Get back, you kids. Come on now. Come on, you, Cider. Come on, Cider. Keep them spark plugs foot for her. You hear that?
Don't feel bad, Grandpa. For 1 minute there, you have Mr. Old Company shaking on his boots.
Say, Peppino, you got any more of that hair oil your girl give you for Christmas?
Oh, Grandpa.
Well, all right. Come on over to the barn. We'll see if we can find something else.
Dumb hillbilly. Who you got, a dumb hillbilly? The McCoys, that's who. You said that one more time to me, I'm gonna kill you. Get up, lady. Get up. Come on. Get up. There's nothing sorry about this.
Tony Strickland, Mike Davis, I'm ashamed of you. Get in the car.
Little Indians. Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. I'm ashamed of you. I'm gonna get you. Now. I'll get you at school tomorrow. Can you show her your report card? Why don't you keep quiet? What about you? What's this about a report card? Nothing. Well, come on, let's see it. Oh, I didn't get no report card. Now, little Luke, come on, let's see it. I didn't. Come on. What's this? I wonder how that got there. I wonder. Little Luke, this is awful. Failing in every subject. Luke, what did you do to get a report card like this? Nothing. I filled them fair and square. You going to tell Grandpa? I sure am. I'm going to tell everybody this calls for a family meeting. Now, come on. Grandpa, get Luke and come on in the house. We got some talking to do. Go on.
You mean to tell us you got no explanation for these bad marks?
I know why. He spends so much time fighting, he ain't got no time to pay no mind to his studies. Big mouth. I might have known. I don't fight. I'd like to know what you call that you was doing outside there. You wouldn't even hardly call that a fight. Now, come on, little Luke, out with it. What was it you was fighting about? Nothing.
Now, hold on, little Luke. Fights don't start over nothing. You just go ahead and tell us what it is.
I don't want to say.
It ain't no crime to fight. You got a reason for it.
It ain't?
No. Now, come on, tell us, Grandpa. I promise I ain't gonna get mad at you.
Well, they keep on calling us dumb hillbillies, making fun of us McCoys. Even say that Grandpa don't even change his socks.
What scallywag said that? Did you whip him?
Grandpa, fighting never solved nothing.
Come on now, son, out with it. Did you whip him?
I can't, Grandpa. There's 6 of them.
Oh, ganged up on you, huh? Well, I just guess I'll have to learn him the McCoy mule punch. Now, watch this. You take him like that.
Now, Grandpa, no, that's all wrong.
Oh, is it the other hand, is it? Oh, no, all right.
Grandpa, I wasn't talking about fighting. I was talking about learning.
Luke, are you going to sit there and let that woman of yours make a sissy out of your little brother, or are you going to send her back to the kitchen stove where she belongs and leave the thinking to us men?
After all, Kate, if you let Grandpa teach little Luke how to whip them kids real fast, he'll just get back to his schoolwork that much sooner.
Well, that's right, Luke. Now, how does that McCoy mule punch work, Grandpa? Now, I've heard just about enough of this fight talk, and I mean it. Little Luke, all along you've been telling me how good you was doing. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Oh, now, don't be picking on the boy, Kate.
Sure, it ain't his fault. It's the way that they're learning them in them schools. Take a little kid like him and set him down and cram his little head full of stuff about foreign countries. 9 times out of 10, the chances is he's going to live right here.
What Grandpa says makes a lot of sense, Kate. I think there's such a thing as giving kids too much education. Well, I didn't get past the 3rd grade myself. Look at me. What's everybody looking at me for?
I want you all to listen to me. The reason them kids look down on little Luke is because they think they're better than he is. But if he was to be the head of the class, they couldn't look down on him. They'd have to respect him.
Well, how's he get to the head of the class?
By studying. Right after supper, we're all going to pitch in and help him with his questions, no matter how late it gets. That clear? Come on, Harry.
I wouldn't let her talk to me that way.
Well, son, there's an old saying back in the hills, a smart man never finishes a fight with a woman that's cooking his victuals.
What are we doing at the bar? You heard what Kate said. We're supposed to be studying.
Well, you're going to study right now. Now I'm going to learn you what counts. First off, we get rid of this.
But, Grandpa!
I'm going to learn you the McCoy mule punch.
The McCoy mule punch? What about Kate?
What about Kate?
Well, you said that a smart man never fights with the woman that's cooking his victuals.
Well, we done had the victuals. They're in here now. Now we're all folded up, boy. We're going to do as we go done, please.
Gee, Grandpa, you're smart.
Well, there's a lot more up here than just a fuzz. Now, the first thing to learn about fighting is footwork, see? You just... See, keep your heels up off the floor. See, dance around like... But you gotta look out for your sciatic.
Well, I ain't got one, Grandpa.
Well, never mind that now. Get up there in the bale. Now put your hands up like Grandpa. Get them up right now, like Grandpa, see? Now watch Grandpa go. No jabbing. Don't do no jabbing. See? Just like this. Now pull it out. Now you pull it way back. Look, Kate. Just helping the boy with his lessons. That's the Statue of Liberty, you see. The right hand up and the left one down with the arm. Yeah, I guess it's good for boys to learn them things, you know.
You had to bring him out to the barn to teach him about the Statue of Liberty.
Well, yeah, there's lots of spies around trying to find out things about our country. Well, I guess that's enough for now, little Luke. We're going to the house for the rest of the lessons. Come out to fetch the eggs in, did you? Well, let's get your stump. Let's hear it.
How much did the Indians charge the white men for the island of Manhattan?
Island of Manhattan.
$24.
That's right.
Them thieving engines.
Grandpa. What's the next question, little Luke?
Well, that's all for the history. Now comes the geography. What is the altitude of Mexico City?
Well, that's tough one. That's tough.
Oh, Pepino comes from Mexico. He ought to know that. Pepino! Hey, Pepino!
What is it, Grandpa?
Dang, if I don't think that head tone like yours would start that engine.
You two stop now. Pepino, can you help us? Do you know what the altitude of Mexico City is?
What a silly question. It is on the ground. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yeah, night, Pepino.
Louisiana is east, west, north, or south of Missouri.
True.
What are you talking about, true?
Well, it is east, west, north, or south, unless there's some newfangled direction.
Don't pay him no mind. Now, let's go on.
Yeah, where was we?
Now, Louisiana is east, west, north, or south of Missouri.
Oh, yeah. Now, let's see now. We come out here from West Virginia. We went through Louisiana before we come to Missouri.
In a pig's eye, we did. We went through Missouri first.
Oh, no, we didn't. Don't you remember? It was in Louisiana where you told that cook at...
Where I was driving, Grandpa.
Hush up your mouth. We're trying to help you with your homework.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. That cracker sure knows my Conchita.
What's the matter, Peppino? Ain't your romance with Conchita going smooth?
Nah. She doesn't like to marry me because I'm too short. She likes tall men. She's so stupid.
Well, she likes tall men. How come she goes out with you?
She's waiting.
For what?
I told her I'm still growing.
Peppino, you're a caution.
Yeah, ain't no flies on him.
There's no getting around it. I'm pretty cute.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to work. Good victuals, Kate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Sugar baby, you must be kind of tired after staying up so late last night.
Oh, I might, but it's sure worth it. After you two went to bed, we really got cracking. Time we was through, little Luke knew every answer in that book.
Well, now, ain't that nice?
I look for him to take that test today, flying colors. Then you see how them other boys look up to him.
Grandpa, you know, I think Kate's got the right idea with little Luke. Yes, sir. He's going to be all right.
Well, I hope so. Come on, let's get those cows. They ain't going to give no milk unless they're persuaded, you know. Little Luke. What are you doing home from school in the middle of the day? Where'd you get that?
Hey, you've been fighting, ain't you? And here Kate took all that time to help you so you do good in your test.
Well, I just hope there's a heavy fog up there so my pappy can't see what's happening to us McCoys. You can just forget that promise, son.
Don't make no difference, Grandpa. I'm not going back to that old school.
Oh, yes, you are. No McCoy never ran away from a fight. You're going to go back there and you're going to tear into that gang.
But I can't, Grandpa. There's 10 of them today. I only have 1 arm left.
I don't care how many there is. I'll go along with you to see that they don't jump you all at once. You can whoop them one at a time. You can handle them that way, can't you?
Sure I can.
Well, come on.
Grandpa, Kate ain't going to like this.
You don't interest me one bit what Kate likes or what she don't like. We tried it her way and you seen what happened. Well, now we're doing it the McCoy way. Are you with us or against us?
Well, I'm with you, Grandpa, but...
All right, we'll go. But on the way back, we're picking up an apron. Seeing as how you joined up with the women folks, you ought to dress like them. Well, there you are, little Luke. Pick yourself out one and go to whack it away.
Tony Strickland first. He's the one who started it all. And then those 2 over there.
Yeah, that's enough for a starter.
We'll have to teach Miss Leonard. Lunchtime is over.
Ain't she got no consideration?
Why, little Luke, we missed you after morning recess and... Oh, dear, what happened?
Yeah, that's our business, ma'am. We'll take care of it.
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Leonard. You must be Mr. McCoy.
How do, ma'am? When does them kids get out?
Why, school's over at 2:30. We have a visitor today. Mr. McCoy. Just take a seat over there, if you please. Attention, please. Now to proceed with American history. In the first part of the 19th century, a man named Daniel Boone...
Never mind about that hillbilly. Tell us about his brother, Pat.
All right, that'll be enough of that.
You're darn right that'll be enough of that. What do you kids think you're doing? Smart aleck cracking about hillbillies.
Oh, I'm sure there was nothing personal meant, Mr. McCoy.
Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. There's something I want to straighten out about hillbillies. Now, before you kids go to poking fun and snickering, I'm going to ask you to open up them books of yours and find out about these folks they call stupid hillbillies and what they've done for this here country. Maybe it'd be a good idea to start out with a bunch of fellas called the Green Mountain Boys. They done a right nice piece of fighting for the War of Independence. And that fella you were snickering about, Daniel Boone, I wonder if you got any idea as to how he spread the boundaries of these here United States. And while you're about it, look up Andy Jackson and James A. Garfield. They was both born in log cabins, but they done all right for us. While we're talking about these men, there's one fella I'd like to say a word about. It's Hezekiah McCoy. I'm rightly proud of him because he's one of my kinfolk. Fought clear through the Mexican War with Zachary Taylor, and then come to California and helped to settle it so it could become part of the United States. Just think of that.
Just give him that much more to laugh about.
Maybe little Luke and me could go to another school. Huh, Kate?
Oh, I don't know what we're going to do yet.
Well, I know one thing we're going to do. We're going to stick by Grandpa. Whatever he said, he had a right to say it. When them people make fun of a McCoy, that means all of us. And we ain't going to take it laying down. It's us again them.
Something
Susan Tack says she's Mrs. Strickland. She run the teacher and a whole bunch of kids.
What? Grandpa, what in thunder are you doing?
They come to burn us out.
2 women and a bunch of kids?
I ain't taking no chances.
Give me that.
Hello, Miss Strickland.
Stand back. We own this place legal. If you think you're going to run us off from here, why, you just better not try it.
On the contrary, Mr. McCoy, we came here to say how proud we are to have you and your family as members of our community.
Would you say that again, ma'am? If I told you what I thought I heard, you wouldn't believe me.
I'm sorry you rushed away before I could thank you, Mr. McCoy.
Thank me.
From what Miss Leonard told me, I understand you gave her class a lesson in Americanism that they won't soon forget.
Mr. McCoy, we want to apologize for making fun of you and calling you hillbillies, and we'll never do it again.
Well, thank you, son. It takes a big man to apologize. But there ain't nothing wrong in calling us hillbillies, because that's what we are. That ain't no worse than calling a Westerner a cowboy. You see, they call us hillbillies because we come from the hills. But that don't make us no better or no worse than nobody else.
I think they understand that now.
Mr. McCoy, Luke was telling us about an old gun that you had that was used in the Mexican War. Can we see it?
Well, sure. Won't you come in?
Come on inside. Come on, all of you.
Kiss. Grandpa will show it to you. Go on in.
See, it's like I told you. You can settle anything without fighting. Fighting settles nothing. All you gotta do is use the head the good Lord give you.